Hi! So in the past week I've been thinking a lot about beauty and what beauty is, like what it means to be a beautiful person, and as I've been praying and talking to God, I just kind of went deeper into what it is, what it means to have inner beauty or like outer beauty, just different aspects and just how we look at it today and how society looks at it, whereas how the Bible portrays it. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. So first of all, I just wanted to read Psalm 27. This is verse 4 that says, "One thing I ask of the Lord, only this do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple." So what does that mean? Well, Genesis 1:27 says, "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them." So, going back to Psalm 27, which says to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord. So basically he created mankind in his image, and we read about the beauty of the Lord. God created mankind in his image, and God is beautiful, therefore that would mean that mankind is beautiful because he created us to look like him, to be like him. I get that sometimes that's kind of hard to take, like we're not like God. I'm not saying we are like equal to God or like we're as good as God, but we're his children and we look like our Father, and our Father is beautiful. And I was just interested, I was reading about society and how society defines beauty like nowadays, and it made me kind of sad because people don't read about their true identity and how God created them to be beautiful. They more focus on the century we're in today and what society says what beauty is and how they should look, like what the standard of beauty is that they have to like be up to. So I was reading online that how society defines beauty, and it says that society has defined beautiful from the outside. Now, with the effects of social media, everyone feels like they have to live up to a certain standard that people make up, and society teaches us that beauty must look a certain way or it's not beautiful, which isn't the case, because the true definition of beauty is that beauty comes from the inside. Being compassionate, having a good character are virtuous traits, and society needs to stop telling us differently, that we have to live up to a certain standard and that beauty is only on the outside. Having your words match your actions is beauty. Having a gentle heart and being kind is beauty. Like, society doesn't define beauty as what is on the inside, which is actually the most important thing. So the Bible actually says that people look at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. So we should take advice from that. We should use that as an example and stop looking at people from the outside, judging people and choosing people based on their outward appearance, because that's not how God looks at that person. That person could have a beautiful heart, a beautiful personality, and because they don't look a certain way or like live up to the standard of how society would class them as beautiful, we rule that person out and be like, oh no, they're not beautiful, they don't look like this. But actually, are you looking at them through God's eyes, or are you looking at them through society's eyes? Another example of this is in 1 Peter 3, that says, "Your beauty should not come from outward adornments such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewellery or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight." So we should stop judging people on appearance and just saying that they're beautiful because of the way they look, because that's not the case. Beauty comes from within. Another interesting point is that outward beauty fades. Beauty fades with age, looks fade with age, and looks don't bring anything to the table. For example, in a relationship, it's great if someone's attractive, but that's not actually bringing anything to the relationship. What is on the inside? What is that person bringing into a relationship other than their looks? Is their heart pure? Are their motives pure? Because that's the kind of beauty that you should be looking for, not just someone who's attractive, because we should see our brothers and sisters and potential partners through God's eyes and not through the world's eyes. So I just want to really encourage you today, like if you've ever compared yourself to someone, or if you do it a lot, because I've done it a lot in the past, I've like become very insecure in the past because I feel like, oh, I don't look like this person, or like my body doesn't look like this person, or my hair isn't as nice as that person's hair, because we all do it. We all feel bad about ourselves, we have bad days. But I just really want to encourage you, instead of comparing yourself to other people, like especially if you do it a lot and you're really guilty of that, it's just good sometimes to stop and think, oh no, actually what does God say about me? Does God look at his other daughter and like question, oh, she doesn't look as good as her, or like why doesn't she look like that? No, because he created you to look like you, and you are beautiful in God's eyes. And if people fail to see that beauty, then that's on them, because God created you exactly the way you are, and he's pleased. He created mankind, he created the world, and he said he was pleased with it. He's pleased with you, he's pleased with his outcome that he's created. So next time you start to feel insecure about the way you look, just be like, no, God, what do you say about me? Not what does this person say about me? Not, oh, why don't I look like this person? Just be like, no, God, what do you say about me? What is beautiful about me? What traits in me are beautiful? And if you're struggling to find something that you love about yourself, then just take some time and be like, God, what do I need to work on? What areas of my personality are not glorifying you, are not bringing joy to others, not helping others, are not bringing healing or wholeness to my being? Then he'll help you work on that, he will show you. And if not, you can always ask close friends or family to help you. You can ask people for advice, like constructive criticism, because that's always great. We need that in our lives to build us up. So stop comparing yourself to other people and be happy in your own skin, and look for the beauty, the inner beauty in others, and don't judge by appearance, because that's not how God sees his children. God looks at our heart, so we should be looking at other people's hearts and not the outward appearance. Yeah, so I hope this has really encouraged you, and I pray that you'll be blessed and that this will speak to you, and I pray that you will start to see yourself the way that God sees you, and he will enable you to see others the way that he sees them too. And feel free to follow my social media. I'll put a link or add something in the comments if I can figure out how to do that. And I hope you have a great rest of your week, and God bless you.